I don't
So
know.
whatever you got on the agenda, we know you plan these things out a month in advance.
And even then, I think we're okay enough to just wing it.
Usually we're okay.
You really want us winging it?
No, yeah, we can't wing it anymore. We're done with winging it. Wings are clipped.
Yeah, we've lost our wing privileges.
Strict agenda from now on. That laugh wasn't on the agenda. Take it back.
Myopic focus. Let's go.
You ever seen damn, what was that show? Celebrity was it Celebrity Rehab? Celebrity Rehab on VH1?
Was that Dr. Drew show?
Yeah, I think it was with Dr. Drew. So Kaniki from Greece was arguing with
I said, oh man.
So he was arguing with Daniel Baldwin, Alec Baldwin's brother, whatever. So then I don't know, something happened where like Kaniki has some, I don't know, something on him. So then Daniel Baldwin was just like, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know that you had that. And then this dude was just like, take it back. And he was just like, what are you talking about? He was like, take it back. Because he didn't know what unbeknownst meant.
Oh, God.
So he was just like, take it back.
That whole Kevin Hart moment from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah. Clank, 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 clank. Oh, Remy and the Beanie. Oh, I'm scared. I'm coming back for both y'all.
What's up, dog? About that today. She's like, what's up? Are you cold? I was like, yeah, a little bit. I was like, okay. Cold-hearted. The hat on. I was like, all right, I don't know what to tell you.
Cold-blooded.
You look like
cold-blooded.
Death Row 19.
Guys.
Oh, shit. No.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant by cold-blooded. I don't know.
Infamous Illuminati.
Yo, straight out the gate, Mad Spidey with the $2.99 super chat. Thank you, sir. Let's go old school. Let's go. Oh shit!
Still get you bouncing.
Yeah. The other day,
that other thing whatever that thing was.
Yo, you ain't like that?
No,
no. Why?
Because I thought your super chat was like ahead of the game, and then all of a sudden you came out with that, and it was just goofy.
It's watching all the Disney stuff. Yeah, you don't like voguing, dude? That dude is like he's a champion of like voguing. Sean Wesley.
No,
they are awesome at voguing.
I'll take cinnamon any day.
Yes.
No,
I concur.
I keep trying to click on the comments. Like I was trying to highlight Mad Spidey, still my favorite. OG Cinnamon. Can't do it. Damn it.
I was trying to do that when we were doing. Oh shit! No, fuck. When we were doing the Watchmen reader review. Sorry, I was doing I kept trying to click on the comments.
Incendiary comments.
Did it work?
No, it did not work.
Hey, highlight these two, and I'll talk about what I had to do this week in regards to that.
Oh shit, Remy Q Studios. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh shit, Mrs. Linx just said F you, Remy Q Studios. Look at that. Death drop forever. I love you more, Remy. What should I do?
No, hey, you do your show, my man.
No, it's not. It's our show. Well, I'm trying to sleep in a warm bed tonight, so. We also spoke about this, Mrs. Linx. You can literally just walk in here and put money on the table right now. You don't have to give YouTube 30% of this $19.99.
That would be pretty tight just to see a hand come in and drop dollars.
Yeah, Durs. Oh man, yo, keep the super chat rolling, dogs. Let's go.
I'm gonna voice a complaint right now.
Go ahead, go.
Voguing Homeboy is like 3 times as long, pause, as the Cinnamon Girls. Are you making up?
What were you measuring?
No.
The blue bar at the bottom.
Oh, the length of the video.
Length of the video. All right. So what should I do?
You got to leave the death drop in. I agree with Mrs. Links. I mean, and the 30%. Really, why are you giving the government more money? Just drop it. Come from the living room.
What do you
That's
think?
your point, because YouTube gets 30, then the government gets theirs too.
I'd be interested to see how many people give you super chats to see that guy versus the other stuff. Look at this. Look.
Let's talk more strippers.
Talk more strippers. That's what's up. See, the chat has spoken. The people have spoken. I'm sorry. This or cinnamon.
Orange.
All right. So oh shit.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
talk about strippers. All right. There you go.
Stage.
It didn't make it.
What the hell? So Mrs. Links just threw $1 at me.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Cameo appearance.
Oh shit.
Man,
$100.
Guys keep
Can you put this back in my wallet where you got it from? Queen of the Harpies. Queen of the Harpies. Queen of the Harpies.
Dad, can I pay for it? And I was like, yeah. And I give him the money and he hands it over. It's like, come on.
Wow. So real quick, I'm gonna throw Cinnamon. I don't know. We might have to either shorten Sean Wesley or I don't know, retire him. He was like won the championship in like 2 weeks. Empire Comics with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Big shout out to Empire Comics. He finally passed, or not finally passed. He reached the 1,000 subscriber milestone. One of the biggest milestones that we try to reach doing this YouTube thing. So big congratulations to him. He's gonna put together a giveaway. I was just like, yo, include me in that giveaway when you do it, sir. I'll give something away. Linx Squad alumni right there. And once you're Linx Squad, man, you're always Linx Squad. So big ups to you, sir. And for you, we're going to bring in Cinnamon.
I'm kind of worried.
She people that complained. Hold up.
I kind of get worried she'd look like Show and Tell Comics.
Oh.
But Empire Comics had that crazy Instagram post today about the guy from Jurassic Park. Did you see that?
Oh, Newman.
Yeah, that he was dressing like characters of the Goonies the whole way. I didn't realize that. And I saw his post. I was like, yo.
Haha, Ignacio.
Mm-hmm. Always stirring the pot, that guy.
Yeah, in case anyone, Drac is my man. Drac is going live with Louis and Comic Journey. If you hate us and want to pop in over there. Los Crucius, what is going on? Huh?
So I wonder who's over there.
You want to go over there? Should we shut the stream down and just
no?
How do you land on this time?
I love Drac. What is going on?
Did you guys not talk about this on Sunday?
Dr. Drew was my dad. Apologies to you then, sir. Mrs. Links just threw $100 bill at me and I swatted it away. Pocan Joe, what is going on? How you doing, sir? Thank you for being here. Who else we got? Comics by the Bay. Matt, what is up, sir? Dongle always sounds dirty. I remember the first time somebody at work was just like, oh, do you have a dongle? I'm like, should I go to HR? Like, it was just dirty because it sounded like dick. Damn, what is going on? Matt Spidey, of course. Fucking jump. TM Nerdy in the building.
TM 10.0.
KBDM in the building. Chris, son of Bruce, in the building. Son of A. Bruce. I keep saying son of Bruce. Chop and Drop, what is going on, my guy? Thank you for being here. Manny, the Hobgoblin Collector, thank you for being here. That reminds me of the Old Dirty Bastard album, though. Schwab, thank you for being here. You want to dive right into this agenda?
What's on it? Let us know what's on it before we decide.
I didn't know we had an agenda. Shit. Let me pull this up.
I know it's not on it.
Before you got here, Remy, it got established that we're not allowed to wing it anymore, apparently.
Yeah. So yeah, we're not allowed to wing it. So strict agenda. Next week, depending how this show goes, I might have to send out scripts. Scripted responses to everything. Nick, you had something that you wanted to talk about.
No, I was just talking in response to my sign off last week. I don't know if that was a setup or not, but regardless, I want to say to my esteemed co-host, Remy Q, that I completely forgot about your stance with Watchmen, and I was obsessing over it, even though I know really you were just trying to bust balls, but I had to text Remy in the week. I said, yo, I know you're probably busting my balls, but we're good. We're good.
What are you talking about?
Shall I read for verbatim? Should I put it up on the big screen?
Let's do it.
You're good. You're good, brother.
Paul, what is going on?
I value his, I don't want to make sure I didn't hurt his feelings or anything, but I love the guy.
No, I love you guys.
No, fuck that. He excluded you, bro. In this day and age of inclusivity, where that's top of the pile, he excluded you, sent you the book, and said, "Hey, read this book, but don't tell us about it."
So for issue 2, we would like to let you know about a last minute substitution for DJ Linx. It is Remy Q Studios taking DJ.
Don't feel bad. They didn't even invite me and lie. They just didn't invite me.
No, yeah, Nick is actually being serious. I won't make it to the.
He's been trying to get out of it since day one. So.
Yeah.
I'll give him his release.
Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing a giveaway like we do every Friday. Well, let me not say every Friday because I might skip one and then it's like, oh, but I'm giving away 2 copies of Do a Powerbomb, the trade paperback.
Oh, nice.
Dude, I was explaining to Mrs. Linx before, so I was just like, yo, let's read these last pages, man. So in the last match, and then that, and just telling her the story without blowing it up. That last page, and just talking to her and explaining it to her, I got choked up. And even now, just talking about it, I'm getting choked up.
I want to say that I also sent Remy Q Do a Powerbomb, the incomplete series. Well, not complete. It's missing 1 issue.
He's not invited to the review?
No, he's. I'm inviting him right now to the review. Him and Mark.
You sure?
Oh no, I don't want your pity invite.
Yeah,
I went through this with Remy on Let's Talk About It already for long enough. I don't want to ask to be there. I want to be wanted, Nick.
I want you.
You all heard it. DJ said every Friday he's doing a giveaway. You know why I see him nerdy? Every Friday I'm doing a giveaway. How about them apples? You like apples?
You can just say every Friday you're here.
What?
When you're not here, you can't do a giveaway. It's on the agenda. Look at it. Jesus.
Bless you. Oh, yeah. It actually giveaways is on the agenda. No, but Nick, you wanted to talk about comic book buying addiction or some fucking shit?
Yeah, it would have worked better if the other guy was here. Because that's who I was discussing it with.
Yeah, I think Tyler hates us.
Maybe he's by. Is he a Drax?
Oh, shit. He's on Drax Battle?
He's live with Drax.
Oh, God.
Everyone thinks it's Comic Journey's hands. It's not.
Zach is actually Tyler.
Yeah.
And it's just that we as comic book collectors or us as in the collecting community, it's like when will it ever be enough?
We request elaboration.
You buy something, you love it for a little while, put it away, and then you barely look at it again, and you're on to the next thing.
We request further elaboration.
Mark bought his House of Secrets. It's back there for the moment. How long have you had it, Mark?
I don't know.
What's up, Kyle?
But soon enough, it'll be replaced with something, maybe a Brave and the Bold 28.
So
I haven't changed it. I'm probably not until I get shelves up. If you notice, I haven't changed none of this out. This is all just temporary.
Right,
I still haven't set this room up, man. Everything else comes first before all this.
This is what I meant. It would work better with the other guy.
Yeah.
You could ask me, Nick.
Ask Remy.
Remy!
Yeah, why did you exclude Remy from the question?
You too. I didn't ask you too. Rem, so you get all these lovely lady covers.
Mm-hmm.
You look at you look at Harley for a while, or you look at Ray for a little while,
Mm-hmm.
and then a new lovely lady cover comes out.
Yeah.
Does Ray does Ray or Harley ever come back? Or when do you say I have too many lovely lady covers?
Can you?
Can you have too many lady lovers?
I kind of go through phases and waves. Like I enjoy getting caught up in the hype and the fandom of something that's happening. Like if it's something I enjoy, like with Avatar coming out and I like McFarlane toys and he did that wave, I went big on those figures. I'm still getting them and everything, and I enjoy seeing them out. But when the Flash figures drop, I already know that's where my focus is going to go. And I'll be big excited for that movie and checking out merch and stuff as it's there. Then the next thing will come. But I enjoy getting in the hype of stuff that I like. But
Larry!
it's always changing too. That's what makes it so fun. Why it never gets old being like a comic collector and collectibles collector.
All right, and in the meantime, since the Avatars come out, where are the hero clicks?
They're right here with them. Yeah, I don't have anywhere in this new setup to get them out, but yeah, I can spin the camera like the Avatar is sitting right there. Then boom, there, the hero clicks, the Watchmen, the box, all the totes. The new totes I bought for them, so they're easily accessible to get them out and play with them and stuff. And that's one right there behind me.
TM says he is pumped for when the Transformers Rise of the Beast figures start dropping.
Yeah.
Speaking of Rise of the Beasts, and then we'll get to Remy Q, because you were going to say something. My guy, my dog, my peeps, my brother. I had sent in the Legion chat that picture. So my friend used to work for Alamo. So he started his own thing. So what he did was like the events coordinator for like these premieres for like Alamo. So that's how he got me into when they did the premiere here in New York for War for the Planet of the Apes, and I got to meet Andy Serkis and Woody Harrelson and shit. So I went I went to like it wasn't even the premiere. It wasn't a red carpet premiere. It was like a special screening before the premiere. And they were all there and all that stuff. And fucking Andy Serkis, I just went to say, what the hell? I said something so corny. I was just like, oh, you're magical, Mr. Serkis. And I was like, ah. Yo, I was just like, oh man, jerk store. Like, anyway, so he started his own company. So he was doing the premiere of Transformers Rise of the Beast at South by Southwest, and he sent me that picture. So that's a picture that I shared in the thing. Go, Remy Q. Please answer Nick's question about where does it end? Does it ever end?
Yeah, I mean, again, I was actually kind of playing off of what Mark was saying, because I think there's some randomness to it. I mean, obviously there's some by design, but I've always collected lovely lady covers. Recently, I've been picking up a lot of the Power Hours, but I haven't been picking up all of them. You know, it wasn't like a goal of mine to like get every variant or anything. I mean, I'm pretty selective with it. So a few of them, I'm like, not my style. Like I'll hold on that one. So
what's like one of the Power Hours that you don't like?
The one that came out this week,
the Halloween one.
Yeah. Oh no, that was different. That was different. That wasn't a Power Hour, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, the Shikari cosplay.
Yeah.
So you know what's weird about the Power Hours? Because that one, it was just like from the bust up, and then like next week they'll release like the full nude.
They had the full.
Oh, they have the full?
Yeah, Friday.
Look up the full nude.
I think you may have to specify that.
I know, shit.
Oh, man.
But
So
do you think
anybody who has the full nude, send it to DJ Linx.
Yeah. I'm looking for the full nude. Anybody, whoever has the full nude, DM me. Just whatever one you want to send me. I'm just looking for the full nude.
Interpret it however you want, Mark, and send them the full nude.
All right, you're about to get a world-class Voger coming your way.
Would you say there's a level of addiction in collecting anything that we do?
Legion of Comics?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What was that question, sir?
Would you feel that there's a level of addiction that comes along with our collecting?
Remy says absolutely.
Yeah, I think that collecting is I think that's just the fancy way. Like that's the clean thing to say. It's like you're hoarding, right? But you don't want to be like, oh, I'm a hoarder, but that's what you're doing. It's like some guys out there and he's like hoarding newspapers and like magazines or something. They're piling up everywhere, and then they're like, oh, look at what you've done with your life. But then we're just putting it in boxes. It's like a neat hoarder, I guess.
That's
And
exactly
not
it.
everybody's even that neat. If you saw my setup, you're like, oh man. So it's like, yeah, there has to be. It's an addiction for sure.
It's Kyle says, I'm pumped for Superman and Lois season this coming Tuesday. I thought the show was done.
No, season 3 is about to drop, and they announced that they have 1, maybe 2 more seasons, but they didn't put any context if that counts this season. I firmly believe that this should be the last season. End it on a high note and move on.
Did you watch it, DJ?
So, did I watch it? I watched it. I did fall asleep, but I put it on at like 12:30 last night. I did fall asleep. So I was watching it on my phone, which I don't like watching shows on my phone. Like usually that's reserved for like YouTube videos and Anunnaki talk and how the aliens built the pyramid, shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Giants in the desert, you know what I mean? Shit like that, you know what I mean?
Porn in the bathroom.
Porn in the bathroom, yes, also on the phone. Thank you, Nick. Hi, Mrs. Linx. I watched, I fell asleep like 20 minutes in. Yo, it was absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. I was hooked.
Yo, that intro to the series is great. He's got like the OG Fleischer Brothers suit on in the beginning, the whole shot with the submarine. Like I haven't watched it in years, like the nuclear power plant. It's all still right there. Like it was one hell of a season opener.
All right. So for the uninitiated, what do you guys say is great about it? Is it the comic bookiness of it? Is it the acting?
For me, and then I'll tag in Remy right after this. I thought immediately you get production value, and for me, as somebody that hasn't watched any of like the CW DC shows, for me CW is still fucking like teen drama nonsense, you know. So that's how I view the CW. Back in the day, I did watch Supernatural because Des was just like, "Yo, you need to watch this show," and so I watched Supernatural. And this, like the production value was like movie caliber. Like I was like, holy shit. It felt very Zack Snyder-esque, and I love Zack Snyder. I'll throw it out there. Very Zack Snyder-esque, and immediately I was hooked. I went, 6 to midnight instantly. What do you say, Remy? What's so enjoyable about it that Nick wants to know what's so enjoyable?
I'm the production value is one thing. I think the story, a new story, something different you haven't seen. That's what I really enjoy about it. And I really love the fact that it's the most powerful being that Earth has ever seen, and yet he still is very human at the same time and kind of working out family issues and being a dad and that kind of thing. And plus you get to see you haven't seen just how everybody else develops, and the character development I think is really good thus far. So
I'll give it a shot.
I'm like I need to watch the whole thing. Obviously I'm getting into it.
It's better as it goes to.
You know what? Good.
Oh no, I was gonna say there was a TM said he's not a hoarder, he's a collector. I looked up the definition of hoarder. It says a person or animal that hoards. So then I looked up the definition of hoard. It says a stock or store of money or valuable objects, typically one that is secret or carefully guarded. And I think that kind of falls in the definition of what we all do. So collector, hoarder, it's the same thing.
Precious.
So is there an item? Again, we're like jumping all over the place. Is there an item that will put an end to your collection? Like if you got like your grail of all grails. So for example, obviously because of space confinements, but I remember getting this. I have a Sideshow Predator statue quarter scale, deluxe, whatever. And at the time, it was super pricey. And I was just like, that's the last statue that I'm going to get. And that indeed was the last statue that I got. Is there something that will stop you from picking up like things?
Yeah, once I have them all.
Yeah, I don't think so. Even with space
You're always gonna
restraints,
be reaching for something else. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
even
when
with
I got
space
Silver
restraints, you
Surfer 4, I was like,
changing.
I'm done. And then somewhere I was like, yeah, I really would like a Journey 89. You know, it's like, so yeah, I guess inevitably you'll see something or think of something.
Yeah, no, that's true. I remember I was like that, and then I was just like, that's it. I'm not collecting anymore. Then Hot Toys started. Then I was like, I said I wasn't collecting statues. And I stopped collecting statues.
It's like, okay, I'm not going to do heroin anymore. Then you start a new drug. I mean, it's still.
Hey, I think Nick. So Nick, man, I love you and everything. But I think if you had an abundance of cash and the way that you collect, sir, you would 1,000% be on the boat at the end of Taken 1. That was a deep cut. That was a deep cut. That was oh shit.
Oh my god!
I'm trying to remember back to that movie.
Well, pretend it's
Sorry to cut you
pretend
off.
it's not a boat. Pretend it's an island, and pretend the guy who owns the island is no longer alive today.
It will always be something. All right, if it's not comics, it'll definitely be statues.
God damn, DJ.
If it's not statues,
Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
not statues, it'll be sneakers. If it's not sneakers, it'll be cars. I mean, I just got my car 7 months ago. I would already buy a new one if I could.
Car?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yes, Trev. Yes.
Last week, you hit
is
me where it
not.
hurts, and you
This is
gotta
not.
hit me again.
What's up, Brian? CBC Awards nominations will be opening soon. I think in April. Brian is going to announce like all the stuff. I think it's April 14th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Brian, in the chat. Just look out for that stuff. Mark your calendars. Thank you, Mark. You always get my movie references, sir. That was a deep cut, though.
Movies.
All right, next on the agenda.
I think it was appropriate though, because I did hit you with the Taken meme today as well.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Next on the agenda, The Last of Us. We're just gonna skip that.
Why?
Why?
That was
Yeah, let's talk about it. Wait, you guys, let's talk about it.
no, stop. Be nice.
Wait. This is the part of the show where we get our scripts out, right?
I want to talk specifically about Ellie in this episode. This last
Yeah. Most definitely.
But I am hungry. I'm gonna go grab a Baby Ruth. Hold on.
All right, thank you. Baby Ruth is by far the worst candy bar in the history of the world. By the way, I just want to put that
I'm not
out.
gonna lie to you. I couldn't even find out last time at the store they didn't have one. I was so pissed. They had
Baby
Payday.
Ruth.
They had everything else. I was like, come on.
Yeah, Baby Ruth is literally the worst candy bar. We're all you caught up, Mr. Remington?
I'm not, but we're good. You guys go ahead. We're good.
playing the video game.
Yeah, I'm playing the video game right now.
No, so we're gonna. I mean, it was a banger of an episode, dog. I don't want to blow anything up for you.
Well, that's good because I know that you guys had said that the last two were kind of subpar, so I'm glad that they're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here. I'll excuse myself.
Yo,
Just somebody wave your hands when you're done. I'm gonna mute you guys.
Yo, so all the criticism that I had about the way Ellie, Bella Ramsey was portraying Ellie, you know, like the tough, foul, whatever, who wasn't that way in the video game. In the video game, she was reading her book and making jokes, comic books. And it wasn't until that point in the video game where she met David and all that stuff, that's when she became a badass. And that's exactly what happened in this episode. But it kind of was just like weird how she was a badass and then all of a sudden this stuff happened to her. But in saying all that, I thought the episode was absolutely phenomenal. It was the growth that I needed from her. and made her endearing and made me care about her even more because of all the shit she went through. I love this episode. 5 handies all the way.
5 handies, really.
5 handies. And a mouthy.
The elusive mouthy.
I thought this was one of the best episodes they've done. In context to Ellie and her growth, I haven't played the video games, so I don't have that hang up on like her being portrayed as tough. I don't see her as tough. I see her as foul mouthed and defenseless.
Mm-hmm.
That's how like she's come across to me. She has this rough exterior, but she doesn't seem capable at all to survive in this world. She's relied on somebody else this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And in this episode, for the first time, even before she meets David, we already see that necessity of role reversal with her and Joel.
Mm-hmm.
Where Joel's down and out, knocking on death's door from the stab wound. You see her taking those tools that they've kind of montaged through of him showing her how to shoot, showing her how to prop a gun up because it's heavy for her and everything. Then you see her take those skills and actually apply them. She becomes the caretaker of Joel, from hunting to wound care to just having to wing it. She was forced into that situation. So even before David, we see that forced motion of character growth there.
Are we good?
No. We just want to see you reading.
Oh. Are you still talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think before this episode, like all of that bravado and that toughness was fake. I think. So.
Remy.
And I think this was her ascension into her true form, her true bravado. And yeah, she was a badass. I think her being real about it kind of clicked for me with the actress playing the part.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was a lot better.
Yeah. I thought. What do you guys think about David?
Oh, pure evil.
That was the only part of the show that really missed.
What do you mean?
Because I think they just kind of abused the character tropes when it came to him. Mark would chop a bitch in the throat. I think that they abused the character tropes, the villain tropes. They abused them hard. Just to run through them, like he's introduced as a nice guy, then he becomes creepy, then he becomes mean, then he becomes like violent, and this cult leader, and then he's a cannibal on top of that. Then he's a murderer, and then he's suicidal to top it all off. I think they just went way too far with it. This is one of those times where I feel like they didn't pay attention to the own rule that they established when making this. You know, when they look at something in the game and we're translating it to a different medium, if we change it, does it improve it, stay the same, or make it worse? And if it stays the same or makes it worse, we don't change it from the game. But if we can improve it, we do.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing at the end with the attempted rape scene and the whole building burning around, like this guy has shown us from the moment he first popped up on screen, self-preservation is number one for this character. From convincing a whole town of people that they need him,
Mm-hmm.
to the forced cannibalism to survive, everything about him is about self-preservation. And then in a single moment, you're telling me that he's willing to die in a fire just to attempt a rape that isn't going to be able to happen because of a fire. It was too much. It kind of took me out of the show in that moment.
You want to chime in on that, Nikki 9.5?
Yeah, Mark was right. I mean, what really, and it's kind of getting off of the topic of David, but what really brought the episode a little bit down for me was the whole fact of how good was that penicillin that Joel got?
Fire. He gave him a whole syringe of it too. Must have been some adrenaline in it.
Like 2, right? 2 things.
No, she gave him that one full shot straight to the wound too.
Fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, I am allergic to penicillin.
Hey Siri, make a note. Bring penicillin.
Bring penicillin.
Bring penicillin. It was a good episode. Watching the acting chops of Ellie, because she was able to hit through so many different ranges of emotion from the beginning of her trying to be like serious but concerned, but having to be determined and motivated to save Joel, all the way to how awkward she felt trying to be tough in front of these strangers, all the way to her trying to scare them as well, like when she was in captivity, to the immediate turn to fright and dread of knowing like this is where she dies when she has a realization that these people eat people. Then all the way to the massive turn at the end when she just goes, sees red and checks out. There looks like there's nobody home behind those eyes when she's having to
also displaying her intellect with the whole I'm infected, like super quick.
Yeah, that whole scene was dope. And that also added so much crap to the final scene because she bit David and he's no longer concerned about it. Like dude, man, like
wait, what? That's it's like you just ruined it for me.
Yeah,
maybe that's why he wasn't concerned about being burnt up.
No, because he made the comment like,
because he was gonna die anyway.
Well, no, because he made the comment. He even addressed that. He's like, no, something's up here. That ain't right because you would have turned already. He was smart too. He already knew that something was up. But like, if that's the case, living in this world and you have that situation happen, that would go to the front of your mind. Like the ultra self-preservation mind that he has. I've got a girl here with a bite mark who's not turned in the long extended time that we've been interacting with her. And like just I don't know, just lost the plot.
Yeah. And then they had to go off the original Joel.
Yeah, that dude was Joel from the game. That's Troy Baker, right?
Troy Baker. He's didn't he play Batman in the Arkham series also?
Yeah, Batman in the Arkham series as well. And Joker in the one that Kevin Conroy voiced Batman. Yeah, overall, I thought the episode was fantastic. The whole bite thing and then the fire thing, it was a little much. I remember, Mark, we were talking about it on the thing. Like, I disagreed. I thought it was the greatest thing ever and blah, blah. Yeah, the rape and the fire was kind of too much. The fire was needed, though. That was a big part of the game. The rape wasn't. The fire was because the fire, like, symbolized her, like, innocence burning away or whatever the case may be. Because after that, she became a super badass. I also thought the ear on the floor was just super convenient. Yeah. Like, I think a full-fledged ear on the floor.
We talked about that because I was able to hang out on the Last of Us roundtable on Comic Man Andy's channel, and like, if you're gonna do that scene, like she realizes something. If you look at that table, it's a whole block, right? Mm-hmm. It's on that room where you have to clean up, and it wasn't beside the table; it was under the table. How easy and simple it would be in that situation to miss something, just something small under the table. Because I mean, what else would fall and roll and be something that you could recognize besides that? Like, because I talked about how when you see Ellie, when Ellie sees that, we don't see it as the viewer, and they let that moment hang for a while. Like you see that dread in her face, the turn from her being tough, breaking fingers, biting people, all this and that, and she just turns, and you're thinking as a viewer, what is she looking at? And your mind starts filling in that blank, and my mind went to like the classic stainless steel bucket with a couple of limbs sticking out of it with like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, Leatherface shit.
Yeah, exactly. And they took it a very subtle way. They kept it grounded. If we're going to have our version of that moment, that realization, what else could it have been? Like, and I think would have been even more goofy. I don't know, because eyes are even more cliche than ears. Like, I don't know. When I think severed ears, I think a Universal Soldier, and that's about it. But eyes are always kind of go-to. I thought it was good about being something subtle, at least.
My name is Sergeant Andrew Scott. Yeah, that is one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, I want to bring Remy Q. I feel bad. Remy Q.
We good?
We're waving.
We're good.
Sorry.
Every now and then I click the unmute button and just if I heard a name or something, I'll just click it off real quick.
How was your book? What's the name of that book?
Young Lust.
Young Lust. How is that book?
It's highly controversial. This will be a let's talk about it book. It's not a in the mix book.
Young Lust. Hi-yo!
It's got it all. You need Stefan from Saturday Night Live to review that book. This book's got it all.
Yes.
Yeah, I think when I got it, we flipped through it real quick, but yeah, there's a lot going on in those stories.
Oh shit, Stefan was hilarious.
I like when he lost it better than when he was in character.
Bro, when Bill Hader would lose it would be the funniest shit.
It was great.
I nominate Mark to do Stefan character on Saturday Night Louie.
I'm not accepting nominations. I appreciate it though.
You want to be invited? There you go.
No, I don't want to be invited. I want to be wanted, Nick. They're not the same.
Want you?
What's the difference?
Want me?
The want part.
Have you guys read anything this week? I'm like, I can shit on a couple of books, right? That's what I don't even care about reads of the week. I'm gonna tell you what fucking sucks.
Do it.
Yo, Fantastic Four. Oh my god, the worst shit in the history of the world.
Could have told you that before you read it. I know that Aggressive Relaxing is in the chat. He absolutely loves it, but I was big excited for FF #1 because I try Marvel ones when they come out.
Yeah.
Alex Ross on the cover, like great, cool, even great covers. And then I read the synopsis for issue 1. I'm like, you're fucking crazy. You're going to kickstart a series with this? And I passed. That's hard.
So it can't go downhill, Fantastic Four, because it started downhill. Yo, and every single issue has been just even that much worse.
Nuts.
Can we see you take a dump on those books live now?
Look at his father.
And Mrs. Linx making it rain while you take a shit.
Oh my gosh.
Boom. She wanted me to shit on her stomach. Oh, so boom. She was wild.
That's what you need to have next, and just darken everybody, make them the new super chat.
What, do you like it? The German Scheiße video as
Like a
this guy
silhouette?
said, shitting on somebody?
What? You have to listen to what the people want, all right? They're telling you right now.
You got to pivot when you got to pivot.
A silhouette of I don't know if I could do that. The first issue of FF was okay, but yo, bro, horrible. Like, it's literally one of the worst. And I read all up to issue 5, and I'm kicking that to the curb. I'm also kicking Silver Surfer Ghostlight. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm dropping that. I got through half of it today, and I'm like, I'm not wasting this time.
So I read issue 1 and I slogged through it, and then today I'm reading issue 2. I started reading issue 2 like at 8:30 this morning, and I'm like, I read like a page every hour because it's that bad.
Mm-hmm. I found myself in that exact same situation today, where there's a lot of repeating of themselves in that book as well, and the whole like additional family and kids to the thing is just bogging it down really bad, and the artwork is not doing it any favor. So you really need the story to be good. And this was a make or break issue. I'm not staying in that title, and I'm bailing on it as well.
Yeah, sorry, AR, but Ryan North.
He should go do something else with science then. Yeah, it was bad, TM.
Yo, TM, yeah, chill, son. Like, you don't want to do it. I'm jumping in front of the bullet. Yeah, I'm reading it, TM, so you don't have to.
Covers are nice though.
Yeah,
It literally went into a whack hack pile. That makes 2 books I have in a whack hack pile.
That's funny. That's in my Nick AOK pile. I'm just gonna send you all the shitty books that I hate.
It's about time you send me something.
Oh!
Did you read that, DJ?
I read that Batman, and I loved it, man. I love the art. You know me. I'm a sucker for this new Batman stuff because I'm new to Batman.
Art's good. Story is very predictable. So we got that, what I called in issue 3, I think it was, when they first or issue 2 when they first showed the dad on the bench with the eye patch. But reading Flash.
No, I'm not reading. I have zero interest in Flash.
Sorry. You know what's funny is, like, if that's the same artist as when the Minute War started, the art is taking me out of it.
Yeah, it's the same artist. Dude, this was super dope.
I'd rather watch a Flasher on the subway than read Flash.
There's a moment in this where Val Zod, the Superman that Michael B. Jordan has been rumored to work on that project.
Yes.
He comes in to recruit John Kent. Ultraman is going around the multiverse killing Kal-Els on every Earth. And He's coming to get John Kent to go stop the problem. And when he gets there, there's an event happening and he helps with. And as soon as it's over, Val-Zod thanks him for not trying to fight me. You know, and John Kent makes a joke about that trope where, you know, good guys fight each other until they know, oh, we're good guys. Let's stop fighting. It happens all the time in comics. And I read that this week, and then I read that Silver Surfer Ghostlight and watched the writer do that stupid trope. Watching Ghostlight and Silver Surfer fighting, stop, Al, I'm your friend. I'm your friend. And it just continues on and on. I'm like, because this was written well, I couldn't stomach Ghostlight being so bad.
Remy, how do you feel about John Kent?
I don't know anything about any of the books that you guys are talking about.
That's an acceptable answer. I also acceptable would have been fuck John Kent.
Yeah. I just really like the video game.
Seems about right.
Oh man. Nick, what you reading anything?
I read Amazing Spider-Man this week. It was kind of forgettable, but they're on the track of
talking about here, and I might try and see if it here. So here we go. Hey guys. Welcome to Casual Dracula. I've got a special show for you tonight. I'm joined by, as always, my co-host CJ Linx, and tonight we've got a special panel with Nick's Kink and Comic, and Mark the Legion Man. And then we've also got Mr. Jeremy Studio, and that's what's happening over here on this side.
Somehow I felt that was on the agenda.
As he no, and we're also live streaming from my channel with Mr. Freaky Louie and Comic Journey. Say hi, guys.
Who
Hello.
sent this guy the link?
Hi, can you guys hear me? I can't hear you. What's going on?
How
Drac,
did this? Yo,
Drac, you're muted, Drac.
Hello. Hi. Hey.
So, in case anybody wants to know, Drac is live right now, and I don't know how he got the link to here, trying to poach our viewers.
This is a lot.
It's got a lot of bad.
I don't know, but I'm like trying to hear three things at the same time.
You can't double stream. You can't cross the streams, my man. That's rule number one. Everybody knows that.
All right, we got to get rid of Drac.
He dressed up for it too. Nice.
I don't know how he got the link, but we love Drac.
Journey's over there screaming, what the hell? Where's my link? Why can't I be in the mix?
Oh shit! Who?
Journey.
The band?
Don't stop believing.
CJ, I'm gonna let him know he's not in the clique.
Oh shit!
Ain't nobody fucking with my clique.
Too sweet. Yeah, I even forgot. Drac totally threw me off. Nick, it was you that gave him the link, wasn't it?
I gave him the link like 2 weeks ago.
The missing link.
Thought he had antibiotics for it though.
All right, wait till this stream is over, sir. We are gonna have a serious talk.
Oh no!
You see how Tyler's not here today.
Oh, one can only hope.
You guys saw the Chris Rock special?
Bitch.
Hell,
I did, bitch.
Remy, you saw it?
No. No, I didn't.
Are you a fan of Chris Rock?
You played the video game.
Yeah,
though.
he's all right.
He's all right.
Still got it. This
okay.
was better than his last one.
Very raunchy.
That's
Well,
normal for Chris Rock, though.
Yeah, I'm not normally like I don't want to hear the word PUSSY like at the top of your lungs in a performance. Like
Yeah, his little story, like I don't know, his little storytelling pattern required him to repeat things over and over in each little segment. It wasn't just that one, and I caught that too. And it would be the F word one time and be that word one time. All his little bits just had that little joke.
yeah, and then the last one, which is everybody's talking about, is the bitch. And it's like a little bitch. which was when
that was the word for that one.
Yeah, which was when he goes on his Will Smith diatribe, and surprisingly, he's getting flack and backlash for this. How do you get flack and back? And it's the selective outrage that he's talking about. That you can say all this other crazy shit, but people are mad about him defending himself after getting slapped a year ago. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't think they're mad at that. I think they're trying to turn their argument to that, because look at how he started the show. Look at some of the things he touched on, like he went after the woke movement, and which is really like kind of tumbling, because that word means different things to different people, just to put it out there. But typically when you hear it, it's referring to the extreme example of it, not just the standard definition of inclusion and stuff. Those things have been separated. You know, words have usage, not meaning. But he went after like that woke stuff, and a lot of stuff in Hollywood's kind of pushing back against it now. And then he went on to do other things, and it seems like people don't want to call, like, just like with Chappelle and anything else, like that's the mob that comes after people for stuff.
Yeah.
Why would they get mad about what he said about Will Smith? They were mad at Will Smith when it happened.
Which is crazy, because I didn't. Yeah, some people were just like, Will Smith was wilding out, and other people were just like, yo, he was defending his woman.
Yeah, but I mean, what he got in this episode, and I've been reading that he's upset, and Jada can't believe that Netflix gave him $49 million to talk bad and, you know, kind of punch down, so to speak.
He's a comedian.
But I thought a lot of his stories were good, and I thought Will deserved whatever he got.
Yeah, when he said, like, I used to champion for Will Smith. I used to go up to bat for him. I used to promote him. Now I watch Abolition just to watch him get beat.
Yeah, emancipation. I wouldn't even sit.
Give him another Massa.
Yeah, he's like, now I'm rooting for Massa.
Yeah, and it goes deep. I mean, I wish you would have said this like in the middle or something, like towards the end, because it got kind of like that wasn't comedy. Like that was like straight up anger, which I totally understand, Chris Rock. I totally understand that. And it was like built up, you know, for this whole year and all that stuff. I wish it would have just ended on a different note, but it was funny, man. And I was like, good. Like Will Smith deserved everything. Like Chris Rock, when this happened at the Oscars, like if you look back at the videos and he just goes, oh, boy, like I could just say so much shit right now about you guys, and I'm gonna hold back. So he was holding on to this shit for a while.
He handled it like a pro. He pointed out, like, because people said, why, like, he addressed that, like, why didn't you do something? He's like, have y'all, like, the TV is going to lie, but have y'all seen us side by side? Will Smith played Muhammad Ali. I played Poopy or Crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I played a piece of corn and Pootie Tang.
So the man is an artist in his own right. He's an actor. He's a comedian. For like, that's where he like really like exploded, you know. And he took his weapon and he used it. I think that was smart in that sense. So,
and the cherry on the cake was he filmed that
cherry on the cake.
Yeah, it's on the top of the cake.
What kind of cakes are you eating?
A cherry cake.
It has cherry on top, doesn't it?
On a Sunday, the cherry on top of the Sunday.
Anyway,
this is why we need
cakes they got in Texas.
He filmed that special in Jada Pinkett's hometown
and aired it live.
And those are her people.
Wow.
So, cherry on the pie.
I'm sorry. I'm like,
no, like to what Trev's saying, Durs, like you can go watch it. They let Jada interview Will Smith and aired it about how he feels. Like the woman that did him that way. Like they went to a whole nother level that nobody in any relationship has ever done of putting their business out there in the most inappropriate, uncomfortable way for even people who aren't even associated with them to look at. You know what I'm saying? Like what how did they end that conversation? We ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life, and they fist bumped.
Yeah, what's that show called? Red Table or
Red Table Talk?
I don't know. It was just the most outrageous conversation I've ever seen in my life.
So I sucked his dick. How does that make you feel?
That's like the ultimate cuckolding shit right there.
But yet she was mad that Chris Rock brought it up, or people are mad that Chris Rock brought it up. Meanwhile, they're the ones that put it out there for the entire world to see. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we're still going to give away these two.
It's probably why
trades.
it's probably why Netflix is giving 49 million.
Yeah, and I don't care about either one of them's personal life. I enjoy both of their body of work. I still watch their stuff if it's stuff I'm into. Like y'all know, I watched After Earth today, like the one with Will and Jaden. It's a notoriously bad movie. I watched that with Finn. That was fun.
Speaking of movies, excellent segue. Have you guys seen the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer?
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Rem?
No.
Well, you're in for a treat, sir. I haven't seen it either. I was holding out for this. We're gonna watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch that trailer here live. No one has seen it. Hey. Yo, that's a nice sheep you guys got.
That it's actually a lion. It's not a sheep.
Oh,
Kyle, can you bring the lion over here?
I thought you Jack Little Bo Peep.
I'm a light.
She dropped her really
She's got devil eyes.
You see that, right?
Yeah, I can cure the devil eyes then. I don't know how dogs' eyes work, apparently.
Oh, she's got devil eyes.
Oh, so cute. Rawr.
So this is actually a Shih Tzu. You just don't know it because I groomed him to look like a lion. Use a lion, huh?
Is that the Landrum signature cut at your shop?
No.
Next time he's giving you a mohawk.
Yeah, this is just I was bored.
I hate to ask about the pubes. All right, so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I haven't seen it. Nick and Mark saw it. Rem, me and you, we're going in blind. Chat, we're about to watch this. Copyright strike. Here we go.
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Stay still. Stay still.
Now. Oh! Let's try that again, but with ninja stars.
Hey, why did we pick a fruit shaped exactly like my head?
Stop talking. You're ruining my concentration.
You're fine. Chill. He's gonna die.
Wait, did you hear that? What was that?
Well, nothing we can do. You guys want to grab pizza? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
What the heck are those things? They look like little Shreks to me.
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Oh, we've prepared our whole lives for this.
Can I kick it?
Oh my, I'm gonna be sick. Leo, what happened? Is Donnie bleeding?
It was an accident.
Mikey, watch out!
So you were baby turtles who made contact with mystery goo.
Well, we prefer the term ooze, but yeah.
It's like more like, it's just nicer.
It rolls off the tongue better, yeah.
Ooze.
It's nice, right? It's ooze.
We're gonna go to Remy Q Studios first. What is your reaction, sir?
Okay.
Is what?
It looks okay.
Looks okay.
He's playing the video game though.
Yeah. It's like that animated claymation style look. That's okay.
Mark?
Did absolutely zero for me. I have zero intention or excitement for it.
I'm kind of psyched because it's a Tribe Called Quest song. I always get hyped about that. But I wonder,
song was fire.
How does a turtle get braces, and then how does a rat pay for them?
I mean, at New York City, these rats got jobs over here, bro. Like,
true.
He's a Texan. He wouldn't know.
That's true. Born and bred. Yeah.
Maybe he was watching a dentist from his cage and learning the style of how to put braces on.
My master.
But as a small rat,
Yoshi.
then when he got big, he then used those skills to apply braces.
That's a movie right there.
For more context, I don't care for the animation style. It's too jarring for me.
Yeah, it looks like the Spider-Verse stuff, which is
Spider-Verse is a lot. It is a
Yeah.
lot to handle. It was a fantastic story. I think it was 1 in a million. I don't even think the second Spider-Verse movie is going to be good because the first one set the bar so high. I have zero interest in watching little kids run around and act like little kids shaped like turtles in a jarring animation style. Like, nothing about it looks enticing to me. And I like Ninja Turtles.
We've seen different versions of Puss in Boots. Yeah, no, I agree, Mark. It's the same art style as Spider-Verse. Yeah, that is like very dizzying. It's a lot. The voices, I couldn't get behind. So, and this is the first time me seeing it, right? So immediately the voices stood out to me. Granted, I'm assuming they hired like real teenagers, and it kind of. I want my rap to sound like this. Like,
yeah, look what Flash Ray said. It doesn't look like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It looks like 8-year-old Ninja Turtles. I got those vibes from it. Like, I think it's going to be a little insufferable, like them gagging over getting stabbed in the leg, and just the immature antics is going to be too much. And I don't know who this is for, like what age range they're going for, because you look at the cast, it's a little all over the place. They do have what's the dude from Breaking Bad? Giancarlo, whatever his name is.
Giancarlo Esposito, yeah.
John Cena's in there. Jackie Chan plays Splinter with an afro. So that's a thing.
Got that from the Rumble in the Bronx.
Wow, I thought I was going to be like fucking doing backflips over here. I'm like really disappointed in that. Because the last Ninja Turtles, not the live action, was it Michael Bay? I don't even remember.
Michael Bay produced the two of them. The first one, then Out of the Shadows.
But the animation one,
TMNT,
TMNT was phenomenal. Mm-hmm. And the issue, oh man, what I love about the Ninja Turtles, they each have their own individual personalities. And that's why I never really got into, no disrespect to anybody, Power Rangers, because I feel like all the Power Rangers, they're interchangeable. Yes, they are. yes, they are. Yes, they are. All these turtles, they were the same exact character almost.
Yeah, do that TMNT one. You just brought up good memories. Watching Raph and Leo fight it out on the rooftop when Raph was vigilante-ing.
Oh my God, bro.
When Leo went away to find himself and he was in the jungle just helping people, and that shot of him in the trees just silhouetted. I'm like, dude, that was such a good movie.
So that's the plan from our great leader, huh? Just sitting on our butts. I never said I was a leader, but you sure do act like it sometimes.
No, TM, you're not, dude. I saw tons of people hype for it after that trailer, and I haven't said one word about it till tonight because I didn't want to bust anyone's bubble.
TM, you have a bubble? Yeah, preteen. It's like, it's Muppet Babies in turtle form.
I agree with that, Flash Ray.
Yo, F that movie. What else we got? What else we got on the docket? John Bernthal back as Punisher. Indifferent.
I would normally be excited, but who's making it?
Disney.
Who is it?
Punisher? The Punisher is returning under the Disney umbrella for the Daredevil Reborn show that they're doing. I've already seen what they did to Daredevil and She-Hulk, so I have zero faith that they'll handle Punisher properly when they don't even want him to have I don't even want him to have a skull logo right now in comics just because they think it's too divisive. So they're gonna ruin that character before they get.
Oh, come on, Cole. You're one of those guys. No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, I'm teasing. I was the same way when I had my daughter. Like I really enjoyed going to see. I think one of our when I took her to see Monsters Inc., the first one in the theater. Like I was just like, and then seeing her, it made me enjoy the movie, and I was just like, yo, this shit is dope. Like I'll sit down and watch Monsters Inc. right now.
Now I enjoy a lot of stuff because watching it with the kids, it's just you enjoy their energy on it. But hopefully they won't want to go see this one,
What do we have? Mandalorian. That last episode was terrible.
Yep.
What do you say, Nick?
Yeah, there will always be problems with episodes, I think. But like I said this morning, it's for me, it's like a guy who always wanted to find out about where Boba Fett came from. If I got that, I'm psyched for it. But that's an old man's perspective.
That was episode 2. You found out where he came from.
No, but I mean the whole thing. We've never seen really Mandalore before in depth. But
are you watching it, Rem?
No. Zero interest.
That's right.
Zero interest.
That shit was that whole episode could have been like 10 minutes. And it was so repetitive. Super repetitive. They did the same shit 3 times.
I concur.
Yeah, after we had a really in-depth discussion on it this morning, like with Rob too, like who can bring as much context to an episode as possible.
This morning on Legion of Comics Community Hangout every Friday starting at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in.
He's really underwhelmed by it too. And I said after the first one that all my red flags were up because The Mandalorian was the last part of the Star Wars franchise I was enjoying. And after that first episode, all my red flags went up like this is about to be a stinker. Yeah. And then this episode came out and I stopped. I'm like, I need to see who's writing this season because it does not feel like season 1 or 2. And then to Nick's comment, there'll always be issues with episodes. Well, there wasn't with the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian. That was almost flawless television in tone and style. And this is just so different. And it's still Jon Favreau writing it. And the next episode will have a secondary writer on it with him. And then 2 other episodes will be a secondary writer. But so far, it's just straight Jon Favreau. And we're getting some ridiculous lazy writing stuff happening in these episodes. Like when they were walking into the waters and she's like, stop, before you fulfill your quest or your sole purpose for existing right now, let me read a plaque to you just so that we can say the word beast. So people expect a beast in the water. Like, dude, like, why'd you do that? Like, why did you tell us? Now I know before it even happens that that's about to happen. Like, they treat their viewers like they're idiots. It's ridiculous. It drives me nuts.
Yeah. I'm with Remy. Bring on more Crixus.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching Superman and Lois right now. That's all I need to concern myself with. It's a great show.
I need to get on that. We should do a weekly review and not invite Nick. Yeah. What else we got? Mandalorian. Philip Kennedy Johnson. What?
You need people like me.
Wow.
Scarface, huh?
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say that's the bad guy.
So you're about to get into the best announcement of the entire week. DJ, do you want to touch back on that?
Bob Iger. No. Philip Kennedy Johnson officially taking over the next run of Hulk, or as I like to call him, Hulk.
Bro, that's like some of the best comic book reader news ever.
Yeah, I'm super excited. As a Hulk guy, I've always been into characters, not into writers. I think coming back into comics in COVID, one of the main things you hear is Donny Cates and James Tinney in the fourth.
Both of them.
No, but that's like, as a new person, that's all you hear is like, oh my God, James the Fourth and Donny Cates.
Mm-hmm.
I can wholeheartedly say with every fiber of my being, Donny Cates' run of this Starship Hulk has been the worst Hulk has ever been written. And that includes the 90s stuff, the Hulk 400s, that includes all that shit. It is horrible. I punch myself in the dick every time I read The Incredible Hulk.
Mm-hmm. Now, and to that comment, wow, jumping from Superman to Hulk. No, and that's what's so great about Philip Kennedy Johnson.
Sorry, Greg.
He's the guy that brought Superman back onto the map in the last 2 years. You know, Bendis's run was legendary for readers leaving the character, for not being happy with the direction he went, just to created so much disinterest that Superman was no longer the front runner of that entire company. In 1 month from now, we will have 6 Superman titles on the shelf, the most since like the 90s, because Philip Kennedy Johnson brought interest back onto that character and made it good again. Now we're getting that same writer coming over to the Hulk. That's going to be amazing.
Take a screenshot of that.
It's funny. Hulk smashed Link dick.
Link's dick.
Oh shit!
You scream.
I just legitimately imagine you do that. Like you finish reading it, you're just like so disappointed.
Monolith. Oh man, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited.
Diggy.
What is that? Why did it jump?
Can we see you punch yourself in the dick while Miss Linx makes it rain on you?
Babe, come bring money. You don't have to come on camera.
Yeah, the comment that Philip Kennedy Johnson made in regards to taking over the Hulk, he referred to Immortal, which it is ridiculous what they did with this current run, being the follow-up to Immortal Hulk, which is easily the most critically acclaimed, best written run in the history of the character, probably. It was so damn good as a whole structured beginning, middle, end run.
Hold up, throw it at me. Stay right there.
Here we
Iggy,
go.
ready? Hulk smash Link's dick! Ow, what the hell are you doing? That's enough.
It's so violent.
The people get what they want here on In the Mix.
You have to listen to the people.
He's still on Superman, Flash Ray. He's still on
You're a
Superman.
fearless leader, ladies and gentlemen. Now, do you start with Superman 29, or do you go back to the Worlds of War, House of L he wrote? Or do you start with Action?
What are you talking about?
If you want to read Philip Kennedy Johnson.
Oh, he's been on it for 2 years now. He was writing Action. He started writing Action and Superman at the same time while they were waiting on Tom Taylor to get over to Superman. And as soon as he sent Clark off to War World, Tom Taylor came in and took over with the Son of Kal-El stuff. And then Tom Taylor's still on the John Kent angle, and Philip Kennedy Johnson is still on Action.
Okay, cool.
So you can really just jump in. If you want to jump in, grab Action Comics 1050 that just came out. We're only up to 1052. That's the start of the next little era here.
Oh, I think I read 1050. 1050 is the one with multiple stories in it, right?
Yeah, so grab 1051. That's where it actually like starts the it's not like a milestone book with all that stuff in it. But yeah, it was a dope fight against Lex Luthor in 1050.
That was good. That was very good. Ow, I'm in pain.
Yeah, Philip K. Johnson said he's not going to ignore Immortal. He referenced how good it was, and to follow it up would almost be impossible if you're going to ignore it. So they're going to lean into that and take it back to the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde Hulk that we were getting in Immortal, and hopefully we get the that style Hulk again, where he's sitting there almost like a philosopher explaining to you why he's about to rip you to pieces, type stuff, like a monster.
So I want to read that again, man. Like that's literally like perfection.
Mm-hmm.
50 issues of perfection. Fucking love it.
And even when it felt like it was dipping, they would call back to like those dip issues like 2 or 3 later. It wouldn't even be long and put context on it. It was so damn good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to. I'll bring up the StreamYard giveaway tool because I'm in pain. How do you spell this? Hashtag do a power bomb. Oh shit. All right.
Are we doing hashtag dick punch for the giveaway?
No, Mr. Griffin. No,
hashtag shot.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the giveaway. This is going to be domestic, U.S. only, unless you're in the Link Squad. It's hashtag DAPB, and we're going to be drawing for 2 copies of Dual Power Bomb, which I implore you, if you get this, I know because there's some purists that's like, yo, I only read Marvel this, I only read, Bronze Age, Silver Age this, blah, blah, blah. This is why I bought 2 copies. It's literally one of the best stories that I've ever read in my life. And I've read a lot of comic books, and I don't think anything has touched me emotionally. I guess because the subject matter resonates with me, as much as this. Like legit, even like, yo, fuck 'em.
Even the dick punches.
I mean,
the peer beater.
Jesus Christ. I hope Iggy's happy.
Was this your first read through of Do a Power Bomb, or did you read it in individuals?
No, I read it in floppies.
Yeah,
and it was like the greatest thing ever. Like reading it, and yo, I don't want to blow anything up, but that last page, man. Yo, dude, I got up. I was reading it. We were watching. Mrs. Linx was watching TV. I was reading it on the sofa next to her. So I'll usually put my headphones in without any music, just so it could kind of block out the TV. So my headphones is in. Yeah, I just get up. I said, "Fuck," and I just get up and walked away. I was just like, yo,
you said you finally found a copy of Murder Falcon, right?
Yes,
that's his masterpiece work right there.
I have Murder Falcon. I've been reading, aside from my weeklies, I started reading Final Crisis. I'm 2 issues into DC Final Crisis, and I'm like, I don't know what's
You're
going
drowning.
on. Dude, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I could have warned you. Like, if you might want to just put that one on the shelf for later, you need to at least get Countdown. It's a small trade that preludes into it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, legit. I was just like, wait, what the hell's going on? What?
Yeah, that event had a massive build-up.
Oh, okay. All right. So we got 30 people watching. We got 27 entries into the thing. So from this, I am just going to draw both names. I'm not going to do a second.
Look at Cole's comment. Read Murder Falcon. It's like this, but better.
Yeah. No, I have it. It's on my computer desk over there. Yeah, dude, those cliffhangers oh my God, do a power bomb at the end of the issue 1 and issue 2, those cliffhangers. Jesus Christ. All right, so we're gonna draw. Good luck to everybody.
Nick's getting comments.
Trev,
yes. Guru. Congrats, brother. And then we are just going to draw again for the second book. Where the hell my cursor went? There you go.
Johnny Boy, yeah.
Comics.
Congrats.
Hit me up, dogs.
Congratulations. It's awesome.
TW in the building. All right, Johnny Boy, hit me up on IG. DJ Linx 2010. How I stopped sharing. All right. Yeah, I really hurt my my pelvic region with the punches.
Are you talking about your penis?
Yeah. That was very dumb of me. Thanks, Ignacio.
I know Remy's kind of excited about this, but before next Friday, Shazam will have dropped.
Really?
Comes out next Thursday.
You excited for that, dogs?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just a tad.
It's a new movie. It's not Disney. I'm hoping it's fun. That's all.
I feel super bad for that cast. I think they've been set up for failure. I'm hoping the movie's good. I never want a movie to be bad or fail or anything like that. I think with the whole, obviously James Gunn taking over, like, will this guy be in the plans? Will he? Won't he? So that's going to deter a lot of people from going to see it, which I hope that doesn't happen. Like, I still want it to be successful because people are like, yeah, he's not in the DCU. James Gunn, why should I go see Shazam? It's still going to be hopefully a fun movie. Like, it's fucked. It's in a like lose kind of situation. It sucks.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna see Creed 3 or 65 before that one.
I'm excited for Creed 3. Me and the wife rewatched 1 and 2 last week.
We just finished also.
I'm not a fan of the Creed movies. Yeah. 2, I saw 2, but I saw when they released a bootleg a couple of weeks before, and it was like with the unfinished special effects. But whatever. Jonathan Majors is killing it, man. Jonathan Majors is the hottest actor in the game. I want to see if it's really Wonder Woman and Shazam. Yeah, somebody posted a spoilerly image.
They just said that they they signed Jonathan Majors to play Dennis Rodman. Also,
The Worm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go see 65 tomorrow night, either tomorrow night or Sunday. I wonder why it's called 65. Oh, 65 million years. Oh. Yeah, that's it for this agenda.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, that was good.
Aside from punching yourself in the dick, we stayed out of trouble.
And that was all on you.
That was.
Let's see what I do. See what I do for you guys. Because no matter what you say, all people are now going to talk about me punching myself in the dick. So,
especially after you posted IG tomorrow.
No, I'm not posting. I'm not posting.
Don't worry, we got you covered.
We know what the clip will be.
I'm not posting that. Jesus Christ.
Somebody will.
Shout out to actual Dracula for. Oh no! Please don't do this. No, not another hashtag. No, not another sticker. No.
And with that, they forgot about Nick.
Thanks for reminding us, sir. I am a river to the people. What do you guys got coming up?
Big giveaway.
Oh, talk about that, dogs.
The 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Entry videos posted, tons of slabs, keys, all kinds of fun stuff. Head over to the channel, subscribe, and enter that shit if you haven't already.
What is that? What is that, Nick?
I'll show you backstage. Tomorrow I'm on Only Slabs.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then back here next Friday for In the Mix. No Tuner Dads. We are going on a vacation.
I have a I think it's the worst mystery box, second worst mystery box that I need to open. I also got an AOK that came in, so I'm going to be opening up those. And I don't know if we're going to have a Remy's Place tomorrow. We might be going out of town, but I'll post something earlier in the day to give everybody a heads up.
Okay, cool. Cool. Me, I'm probably going to go live from the emergency room.
Icing your balls on the way.
He will be fisting himself in the ass.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good weekend. I don't even know.
We're winging it.
Yo, peace. No more winging it. No more winging it for you, Nick.
The agenda's over.
Wow, he
bring in Coco. Let's get out of here.
Do I have Coco? I don't even. Yo, did I delete the Coco clip? Oh, there it goes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great weekend. We love you. Peace.
Stick around.